Guten Morgen, wie geht's? Servus to my deutscher Freund. My German's shocking. Good morning. Day 28, something like that. Nearly a month. The month is approaching. Well, in actual fact, 28 days, 4 weeks. So, good. Feeling good. Actually, feeling good. Feeling good right now, since I just pushed play. Perhaps that's an act, because I haven't had a good day. Yesterday. I mean, I had a good day, but there's a lorry next to me just about to hopefully leave. I'm not sure. But that noise is a bit annoying, isn't it? Hopefully that doesn't stay on. So yeah, tomorrow there's a few things to talk about. This morning I had a bit of a nightmare morning so far. So really pleased to be doing this video because just kind of losing the plot. So I'm just going to talk about that. So happiness in the world. It's not even, like I said yesterday, I need to try and vary that, because it's not just the happiness, but I do hope people are happy, and I hope they're at peace with their truth, how they interpret this world or their environment, get on in this world and be the best version of you possible. So and make your own decisions. I just looked at this medication for the morning, and just thought to myself, you know what, make your own decisions. That lorry is not going to stop now. Really annoying. Hopefully you can't hear it that well. So, yesterday, basically, the thing I want to talk about is yesterday I found myself really, really stressing out during the day. For a reason, but there's certainly no reason to react and think the way I thought. And I'm pretty sure it's the giving up this nicotine, kicking these cigarettes. Because, it's happened since then. And like I did with the medication, the drugs that I was on, I just stopped. I tell you, it's pretty tough. This nicotine is no joke, I kind of feel for people. I've never really... Oh, good, the lorry's going. Great stuff. Right, let's get this... Couldn't open the window, you see. Right, better. Yeah, so, it's tough to kick, I think. And I've never had that feeling. I was getting really... I had a short fuse, my face is burning up, I'm like losing the plot. Right, stop medicating. That didn't really work. That feeling, that wired anger, like stressed feeling, not anger, but and it was a few things happened that you're going to be stressed out about, but with my new mindset, I'm trying to kind of take my responsibility and stop blaming others, and you're not always going to be able to achieve that, I think. It's a really, it's a skill to be able to maintain that on a constant basis. So regardless of whether or not I'm kicking the nicotine, I think you're allowed a day like that. And what did I do for it? I went for a walk with my cousin. And that was the other thing. The day was filled. The day was packed. Yesterday I felt the day was just... With that, I think when you feel that it's not going to be the day, I think I need to kind of just maybe reassess what I'd had planned. Because if it's going to be one of those days, then clearly those things aren't going to be achieved, whether it's talking to my dad or doing a financial forecast. That you're not going to get the quality from a day like that. So that's kind of what I learned. So I cancelled I didn't talk to my dad last night, and I told he actually brought it up, which is great. So thank you for that. And I told him, yeah, like we both need to have the energy for this, because this is going to be quite a bit, quite draining. So, which he understood. So that's fine. So that's like I parked that one until I've got the energy. And I woke up today, and it's been not a great morning either. I'll tell you about that in a second. So probably it won't be today either, but that's cool. But what I did do yesterday was I phoned up one of my aunties, and both of my aunties that we're close to. I say close to, that I love dearly, and I've got great memories of, and I want to fix my relationship with this one auntie in particular who I called yesterday and had such a nice call. I mean, like, we are nice people. I'm not disputing that our family, we're not bad people, and in fact lovely. And it was interesting because she gave me managed to. I won't go into our conversations too deeply, but she did give me some information which made me understand that this is perhaps like an inner child issue with my dad, or not. But what she told me, you can certainly go, right, well, if that concept of inner child syndrome, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it's referred to as, you can logically link to my dad's behaviour and decisions and things like that. So, even if that's her truth, and when I kind of mentioned this to my dad was kind of shocked. He didn't really know that, and he does have a bit of a memory problem. I think selective memory. So just very interesting, the fact that somebody else's truth, brought up in the same family, the same you would call the same, but it could be completely different, or to what your memories are, especially as time goes on. But nevertheless, I'm going to go with it as my auntie's truth, and not get too carried away with anything. It just is what it is. I mean, that helps, certainly. And if my dad ever wants to share that, or remember that, or disagree with that, then that's down to him, and that'll be a nice conversation also, if it comes. But I think finding things like that out, just little bits of information, maybe even just for a bit of peace. Morning with the coffee, by the way. Oh, want to update with a new thing I'm trying for coffee in a minute. Let's see if I can remember that. See if these brains aren't working. I took 3 today because of this feeling. I'm like losing the plot. I'm not sharp because of it. I'm like the stress or the anger. I can't really place what it is, but it's just not clear, not clarity, not focus. So I took 3, which they recommend. If you need a bit of an extra bit of focus, then take 3. So let's try it. But the point is, let me try and remember this coffee thing that I want to move on to. So did that, and that was nice. And during the day, though, I was really, really, really emotional. Excuse me. My God, like crying my eyes out again, and that hasn't happened, for a couple of weeks. Really, I thought I was getting control of these emotions, but just driving along, thinking of people, thinking of things I've done, thinking of things I've said, thinking that, imagining the time of sitting down and apologising and owning up, maybe confessing. Another thing that came up, or another thing that's in my mind, is my dad claims to be a Catholic. I haven't really seen much evidence of that, but nevertheless, they were raised Catholic, and I do remember stories of him telling me that he didn't like. I mean, I think I remember he hated, but I don't know. I'll find that out. I'm going to ask him. But I think he didn't like confessing his sins. They had to do that. And I found that interesting as well, because look at me now. If he didn't like that, and that could have been like a pivot point in his life, that he subconsciously stopping him from talking to people, because effectively, that's it. And isn't it interesting that effectively, look at me, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Isn't this what I'm doing literally to my Father? I just want to tell him a few things and say, look, I'm really sorry, man, but yeah, I thought this was the way forward, and I did this while this was happening and all that, and this is what I know, but I don't know if it's true, So I just want to confess, and it's understandable that he's terrified of that, because you go back to that little child when he had to do that, if that's true, because it might all be not that. This is a classic example of me manifesting, or people manifesting a solution or an idea that makes sense and then running with it. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely that. He's terrified because he didn't like to confess his sins. It might be something to do with that. It might have zero to do with it. The fact is, it doesn't really matter, because that's the past. It's just nice to have a bit of an understanding so that we can deal with the now, because we need to. I would like to fix an element of this. I don't want to. It's not my life's mission to completely fix my parents, if they need fixing at all, of course, or to manipulate them into my way of thinking, or anything like that. I just want to be able to kind of be myself, learn who myself is first, and then be myself, and then have the confidence to know who I'm talking to in order to be honest with them. I think. I don't know. I really thought about that. I think that kind of makes sense, but and then I think it will improve. Oh, I just don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I got to try these emotions, and I think they came back because of these because of this nicotine thing. So I'm struggling with that, I think. So what am I going to do for it? Well, this morning, in fact, yesterday I was like, right, enough of this. I'm going home. I had a good walk with my cousin, and we had a chat. That's always nice. So just a half-hour one. Got that done. And then I said, right, I'm going to go home and meditate and try and get like a bit of a meaningful, deeper meditation in. One thing led to another. I just didn't prioritize because of that feeling of all over the place, and I definitely didn't prioritize because I don't really think I did much, yet didn't meditate, and ended up at 9 o'clock. I mean, I spoke to my friend as well, Kelly, and that was nice. It's really, I enjoy that conversation. So it's not nothing. I didn't do nothing because that's part of my checklist. So I'm grateful for that. Grateful for her time as well, because I'm just like yeah, thanks for that. And anyway, so I was like, okay, right, not a problem. Again, I'm there. I'm recognizing. I'm really trying hard to give myself breaks and say, right, that's no problem. But let's get it done in the morning instead of yoga tomorrow. Let's try just a half hour minimum, but no pressure. But just a deeper meditation. So I woke up and tried to get that going, and I got stressed out because, what was it? I can't remember. It was just something ridiculous, and I started like I couldn't really control myself. Tried to meditate, stopped. Like, this is I can't do this. Off my head, really. Moving my bed around, like trying to get something. Oh, with a bad arm, and kicked my toe. One of those. And I was like, no, come on. This is the point of meditation. This is exactly when you should be doing the meditation. Come on, push yourself. So I managed to get what? Oh, that was it. I tried to get one of the apps working, but the this is where I lost my mind. It's because Now, this isn't by any means coming from anywhere ungrateful, because I thought about this a lot, because I'm being so ungrateful, but I'm not being ungrateful. It's just the fact that, like, sorry, I haven't even told you what it is. My parents' house, as much as it's warm and has all the things that a house should have, the basics, and I'm grateful for that, because I would be somewhere else right now if I didn't have that. So let's just get that clear. So this is, and I know this is ridiculous, and I don't usually have these thoughts ever, but today I did, so I'm just going to talk about it. And basically, we know that the house isn't built properly, and everything seems to be wonky. Nothing really works, and the internet's not very good. And that was what stressed me out this morning, because it's just really poor. It's really frustrating. No, you know, no matter, even with boosters, with everything, it's excuse me, it's just poor. No, oh no, I was doing so well. Every now and then it just catches you. Sorry. Yeah, doing so well. Sorry, God, it's so annoying. Roll on the vape, or roll on something else. So annoying. So so the internet was bad, nothing was working, and you know the shower's not very good, and I'd hate to say these things, but the fact is that it can be testing, and when you put up with it, you make a conscious decision to be relaxed. These videos and doing the things that I'm doing, it's all internet based. It's effectively an internet project that I'm working on. And and I ran out of data. That was one thing yesterday. I ran out of data. I'm not in control of my phone at the moment, because it's one of the things that's just, when I came back, I was sick. My dad set it up, and legend. Thanks for that. That's something he's really, really great at. I think he pays for for his grandchildren's phone, but I think he's very, very generous guy. So he hooked that one up for me. But these videos, they upload quicker on the road than they do at the house, if at all. So I'm doing that just to get them up, and you can't, I'm not able to go many places either. So to upload, I suppose I could, there's always a way, but I just haven't, because I've just been doing it on the road. It's just been easier, and but it takes up too much data. So I need to figure out a solution for this, and and I was like, maybe I don't know. I need to find a solution, and basically just get back to this appreciation mode again, just momentary lapse. And I think, again, this nicotine, it's a killer, I think, because what else could it be? So anyway, back to the coffee thing. So just an update on something new that I want to try for my diet, really, and it's something called bulletproof coffee. If you haven't heard of it, it's a particular type of coffee. I believe you can actually use any coffee, but the company that invented this, or have become known for this, use their coffee. It might be a specific coffee. They probably recommend their coffee, but anyway, so you brew the coffee in like a French press or something like that. Something no capsules, no plastics, no let's not lose any of the benefits of the coffee. French press is a good brew method. And then you put in about 28 grams of butter, grass-fed butter. Very important that it's grass-fed. Don't know why. Don't know when. I do actually, but I'm not going to repeat it, but you can have a look into it. And then you add 28 grams of MCT oil or coconut oil. MCT oil, coconut oil, really good beneficial properties actually for the brain. The fats are obviously, it's one of those things I believe that majority of people use on the keto diet, or as a form of as a part of a training plan to kind of to lose weight, to increase your energy, because them fats turn into a source of long-term energy rather than burning it too quickly. So and apparently tastes great. You mix it up, you brew the coffee, chuck it into a blender, mix it up, it looks like a latte, whack it in, and away we go. So I'm gonna get onto that. I like the idea of it, having 1 to 2, as a different source of fats. Looking into avocados and stopping eating fruit, instead switching to tomatoes and avocados, as an example. Superfoods, basically. Let's get rid of some of these sugars, and let's get some fats on board. And slowly introduce that. So I'm just waiting to basically, I know it's terrible, but really waiting for some finances to improve so that I can really start. Pretty soon I'm back on track and I can take care of myself. I might even be able to, something I'm thinking about, temporarily get a little place. I was thinking about this a little self-contained annex somewhere. It doesn't matter where it is. It really doesn't matter where it is, actually, because I'm rolling. This company, I operate all over the place, so it doesn't matter where I am. And maybe that could be something I could look into. But it's got to be temporary. It's got to be cheap enough, because I need to achieve things, and that's the catch where I'm at the moment. Balance. And I think this mental health malarkey and the road to recovery and the road to, the road to a happy, fulfilling life is this balance, even in planning, sacrifice, maybe, all these things that people talk about, the greats have done. The people that you respect and that documentaries are made of and movies are made of. These are people who've chosen their path and gone with it, and for the better of others, or whatever it is. These inspirational stories, and that's what I'm looking for, some inspiration. Find some inspiration today. These videos are going on a bit longer, and I'm not even medicating much. It's quite fun. But this video definitely helps. Maybe I should do that next time. If I've had a bad day, just download at the end of the day. But prioritise it. Because I do feel better now. But that's not to say I'm going to get back on that road. Something will happen and I'll just overreact. But just need to get control again. Take back. I felt like I lost control a bit yesterday. Well, not a bit. I did lose control, and it started again this morning. But the sun's out today. It should be a nice area, a nice little route. So positive, please, Benjamin. Positive. And I'm gonna phone Sam today because I haven't spoken to him in a few days. Might give Tom a call. Yeah, let's reconnect and see how everyone else is doing. Really. See if I can, just ask it how everyone else is today. How about that? Yeah. Makes you feel good, Not that you do it for that, but, when you're really, when you're interested, I think it's so nice to be able to go, good for you, mate, or I'm here for you, like literally, I don't know. Friends are so important to me. I'm finding. All right. So, puppy, I missed you this morning, but we did have a nice call yesterday, actually. So that was also nice. We read a bedtime story, so hopefully do that tonight. And yeah, I love you, darling, and I'm coming for you. I'm trying. Bit of a wobbler. But yeah, get rid of this. I might Google it, see how long this nicotine addiction takes to kick. I suppose I just got to get my mind off it. The more I think about it, the more it's going to be on my mind. But alrighty then. Lots of other stuff happening, by the way. It's just perhaps I need to be a bit more concise in these videos and share, because I need to get it focused on the mental health. I'm not sure if they're mental health, if these videos are mental health based at the moment, because I'm just rolling with it. I'm not even thinking about what I'm talking about in a way. So after the month, might have a review, and I really want it to be a mental health thing. So but I suppose these are my issues that have caused my mental health, so I don't know, I'm just going with it anyway. But look after yourself, Ben. Jesus Christ, prioritise. If you're talking to yourself, prioritise yourself, and you're alright, man. Had a stressful day. You're doing a good thing by getting off this nicotine, and it's not going to be easy. So strap up, tighten up them flipping boots, get those hand wraps on, bite down on the gum shield, slip, slide, duck, counter, power. As my little baby says, strong and power. I love it when she says that. Look, Papa, strong and power. I don't know where we got that from, but that's our thing. I think we'll be saying that for you forever. Strong and power. All right, puppy power. Yeah, so thanks to my auntie for yesterday. Just to summarise, and I also spoke to an uncle, which we speak quite often. So that's fine. So I didn't go into that, but I appreciate that one too. And yeah, thanks. Just thanks for being here. Thanks for this day. Thanks for another day. Thanks for realising that I'm thankful for this day. Just come back to earth a bit. Come back grounded a bit. Don't do much today. You know, the annoying thing is that if I feel like I've had an unproductive day yesterday, possibly the day before, and therefore chasing this good day, this productive day, you know, thinking I've got to get that done. Oh, I didn't do that yesterday, so I've got to do that. Well, actually, take time out, because it doesn't really matter, does it? Whether it's done today, tomorrow, next week, next month. This is my life's mission now. I'm talking particularly about my project. But this is my life's mission now. So without being healthy and without taking care of myself, there is no project. And this right now, this experience, this exactly what I'm going through right now, is why I'm doing this project and why I'm starting this project, so that I can share my experiences on a conscious level, you know, and be able to specify the feelings and the problems and how I came through it, and more importantly, am I through it, to be able to say that I can get through it, how I got through it. So wasting time going on another downer isn't going to get me anywhere. Actually, it will, because I will come out of that one, so it's more experience. But I'd rather just settle on the downers that I've already had things, and yeah, keep this going on the positive one. So, all right, I'm gonna do that. So, okay, another long one. So, apologies for anyone who's managed to get through it. But yeah, if you're struggling, don't worry. Help's on its way. My project, I believe, could help you, your friend, your son, your daughter, your mum, your dad. Who knows? that I'm sure that I can help one person with these experiences and this project and this idea that I'm working on, and so I'm going to try with no ego and no expectations. I'm just going to do my thing. So, namaste. Have a great day. Keep your head up. Keep your heart strong. Keep your mind set. Yeah. Smile.